At the age of 23, I started my first online business, Shout Me Loud. At an age of 32, I became financially independent. Hi, my name is Harsh Aggarwal, and this is my journey to financial freedom. Well, earning a great salary is fantastic, but if you're spending higher than your income, you will never achieve financial freedom. A higher income level does not dictate wealth, but how you manage your money does. Many of my friends who are professional that I know are spending either equal or higher than their income and getting captured in something called debt trap. Well, you know what? Debt is expensive. It costs money to borrow money. Wealthy people knows this and they don't like to fall into the debt trap. Rather, they like to own assets. And as an investor, you should avoid falling into this debt trap. I learned this at a very early stage of my life and started planning for budget. More money I saved, I invested that in various investment vehicles to enjoy the benefits of compounding. And that led me to the life of financial freedom. For this question, I have to take you to the day one of my working career. When I got my first check, I was the most happiest guy. And that's when my life started changing. I had a bank account where the money was coming, but I had no idea of what to do with that. At the same time, I started my blogging as a side source of income, which turned out to be my main business later on. Now, at the same junction of my life, I read this book called The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And this book became the North Star for my initial investing journey. I started investing in fixed deposit and I think I was getting about 6-7% back in 2008-9. And I was very happy with that. But that's where I learned about inflation. I learned about how putting your money in fixed deposit is not the best investment strategy. That's where I met my first advisor who helped me start investing in stocks, equities, mutual funds. Now, fast forward 2-3 years, that's where I learned about that. Whatever money that I was investing, my advisor was getting a percentage of it. And that's how he was making his living. But here's the thing, when you are an informed investor, you don't have to go through this journey, this path. Rather, you would want to save money on the brokerage. And this is exactly what I did. I moved my investment from commission-based investment to commission-free investment. I hired an advisor where I was paying a salary and he helped me to start investing in commission-free products. And not only that, I started diversifying my portfolio because there are so many investment products like mutual fund, equity in India market, equity in US market, international investing, AIF, especially when you are making a lot of money, you can invest in alternate investment fund, which is available for people who can invest more than 1 CR at one go. All of this did not happen overnight. But if I have to think of one of that thing which changed the landscape of my investing, well, that was goal-based investing. I started investing based on the goals, the things that I have to do in my life. That is my villa, that is my child education, that is my car. So all my investment was tied up to my goal-based investment, and my fixed deposit, which I never closed, became my emergency fund. I also took care of my health insurance, and that is to ensure that if something happens to me, my family is taken care of. Now, all this thing is bundled into goal-based investing and asset allocation. And this is something which you will learn either of your own or through your advisor. Once you do all this thing, and this is exactly what I did to get into that stage where I say financially free. Now, you might be thinking what financially freedom really means. Well, for me, it's simple. Financially freedom means that it does not matter whichever direction the market is going. You are still tension free, you're still hassle free, and you're still invested in the market. Oh god, I can think of so many mistakes which I made at early stage of my investing journey, which helped me achieve financial freedom at the age of 32. And I'm here to share all those mistakes with you so that you can avoid those silly mistakes which will help you to achieve wealth at an early stage of your career. The very first mistake, and this is the most classic mistake a lot of people make, that they don't invest early. When you start investing early, that means you are compounding your money early, and there is a huge difference of the wealth that you would accumulate at the age of 35 versus what you would accumulate at the age of 40. So it doesn't matter if you're in college or if it is your first year of job, however little or however more you can invest, but start investing. Find the right instrument, and let me correct you, fixed deposit is not the right way of investing. Look at the market, look at the different instrument and start investing in them. Well, the second one is I tried timing the market at the initial stage of my investing career. I thought like I'm the smartest one. And based on the news, based on the sources, I thought like, hey, this is the market top or this is the market bottom. And I pulled out the money or I invested more in the market. And that was the biggest mistake. Because let me tell you honestly, nobody can time the market. And if your advisor or if anybody is telling you like this is the right time to get in or right time to get out, well, you should fire them. That's not how the things work. So instead of timing the market, what you can do is you can follow a proper asset allocation, follow the procedure of SIP where you systematically invest the market at regular interval. And that's how you stay tension free. You don't have to worry about if market is going up or going down, and you can enjoy the benefit of investing. Now, the third one, which a lot of you will face in your career, is that you will be suggested a lot of instrument to invest in, and you should always check what is the brokerage fee you would be paying. Let me give you a very simple scenario. When you invest in a mutual fund, there are same fund have two type of offering. One is direct, one is regular. A lot of your advisor would recommend you to invest in the regular fund. Do you know why? The regular fund usually have 0.1 to 1% of brokerage fee, which goes to your advisor. But if you are using the right advisor, they would always recommend you to invest in the direct fund, which helps you to compound your investment at the later stage of your life. So make sure you're always investing in the zero brokerage fee investment vehicle, or you're investing in the lowest brokerage fee. And as you start your journey, you would need an advisor to help you learn about the different investment opportunity. Make sure you find the right advisor. And once you find an advisor, don't change them at regular stage. Because what happens is when you change an advisor, you need to move your investment from old advisor to new advisor, which create the churn, which is the cost that you are paying. Plus, it also becomes a taxable event. That means you are not enjoying the benefit that you could get by sticking to one right advisor. Well, these are some of the mistakes that you should avoid. And worry not, even if you make these mistakes at the early stage of your life or even at the later stage, you can always course correct your path and finally reach to the goal which you are aiming to. If I could speak to my 23-year-old self, here is what I will tell him. Start saving more and plan for your future self. Don't be reckless and avoid debt like plague. And last but most important, start investing wisely and as early as you could. Well, few things. Number one, start educating yourself about investing. Learn about goal-based investing. See and align your investment with your life plans. Educate yourself. There are many YouTube videos, there are many blogs, there are many apps which helps you to level up your education. It doesn't matter if you have a full-time job or a part-time job. It's no excuse of not leveling up your financial literacy. The earlier you would level up your financial literacy, the earlier you would achieve your financial goals at the same time. Second, choose your advisor wisely. Make sure that rather than paying a commission to your advisor, you should hire an advisor where you pay a specific amount like a monthly or yearly subscription, which kind of helps you save a lot in the longer run. Third, do not make the same mistakes as me, especially the mistake of timing the market. Invest wisely, follow your asset allocation, and stay invested. Best of luck.